Okay, I think the stream is active. Welcome everybody to the third race of the Rivals Racing League Bullring Championship. This one is at Richmond Raceway. I'm actually joined in the booth by some co-commentators, LT and Train Boy. We have 60 laps up here for tonight's race, I believe. And so we're about to go ahead and get started. Here's a look at your lineup. Racing Fan wins the pole. He's got a history of winning these races here at Richmond, and alongside him is RC, a driver who's come so close to winning several races recently, hasn't been able to quite get it done. We'll see what he does tonight. Then we have Watermelon and Vehicle Master. Vehicle Master still looking for his first win in the Rivals Racing League. Then we have Giggles and Ben, and then we have two new drivers, Justin and Medic, lined up in the next row as we get set to go green. LT and Trainboy, anything you want to say real fast?
Watch out for that two-car Racing Fan. He's really good here at Richmond as we're about to take the green flag here. Green flag, and it looks like we got two cars back there that didn't get the memo of going green.
Yeah, I got a good feeling about this. You look through the field, you got a lot of young up-and-comers, guys with a lot of talent, and RC. But yeah, Racing Fan's going to take him down the backstretch for the first time.
RC's looking to the outside here. He might get a run, put it on the outside there, like he's trying to hang on the door of Racing Fan, maybe pinch his exit a little bit. As we got a car around, back there. Medic's around. One car.
RC on the outside now, going for an early lead. Tried to at least. He's going to get some kind of run off the outside here.
Yeah, good battle so far, but this is just going to allow the 36 of
the
Vehicle Master catch up as RC clears Racing Fan here.
I'm going to go back and look at the 24 incident with him and... No, Medic just wrecked himself. It was one car.
I was going to say.
RC cycles to the lead here, looking strong early on. He had a pretty decent run at the exhibition and the season opener here. He probably didn't have the run he wanted at Homestead, but he did all he could with the cars that was given to him, and now he seems to be pulling away from the two car here.
Yeah, he definitely had a faster lap there by about a time.
As we got a fight for fifth here, Ben looks on the inside of the 41 Watermelon. Watermelon's going to look to shoot it to the inside here.
Looks like he's going to get it.
Still there on the inside. Side-by-side action here. Ben's going to have to run off. As seems that Racing Fan and RC are starting to kind of pull away from the 36 car. Looks like Legegos is starting to reel in Vehicle Master here. We might have ourselves a four-car battle here with the 36, 32, the 91, and the 41 here.
Yeah, you take a look.
But Medic's around again off of 4. He's on the apron.
In the racing
no harm,
line.
no foul.
It's all right, guys.
As now a Racing Fan has closed the gap. Oh, he almost hits the wall. He's going to lose all the time in the game off the corner there. And just then, it looked like he was going to be around his back bumper. As you see Racing Fan like he's charging that entry, trying to get to that yellow line. But look, RC is kind of taking the entry a little easier to get that feed off the exit here.
Yeah, it seems like Racing Fan notices
lap there by about a time.
The dirty air is going to start playing. Well, not start playing. It is in effect. It'll get a little easier as the tires slow down here. But Racing Fan probably wants to get out of the 48's dirty air as soon as possible and get around him.
As right now, not to cut you off, the 91 is past the 41, and he's on the attack, trying to take the position away from Legiggles here.
Yeah, his short tracks are his specialty. I've raced. Oh, he's loose. Well,
he's got on the apron.
Giggles in the wall, and Ben's gonna go around.
And he's around.
Oh, that's gonna be a yellow. That's gonna be a
yellow.
caution. I'll type it.
The classic commentator's jink. He was doing so good. He had look, he had such a strong car there. As that sucks for him.
They're racing it back to the caution now. RC trying to stay ahead of Racing Fan to hold on to the top spot. This is our first caution, I think, in Bullring in a while.
No, it's not.
We had some at Daytona, but I mean, like, obviously Homestead
was
caution-free. So.
Well, Homestead went caution-free, but, you know, Homestead always relatively goes
RC,
caution-free.
RC, I'm going to tell him to talk through.
And the 91 is a round again under the yellow. He's going to lose that spot that he had against Medic there.
Let me check where the field is to see if I can open the pits.
On the backstretch, middle of the backstretch right now.
Can I open it? Let me see. Who's the free pass?
If you guys are looking at the replay, the 91 is
the 29 car would be the free pass, as he's the only car at one lap down here.
Yeah, pits are closed.
Okay. I thought it was automatic.
We probably will run automatic cautions at some point, but I'd like to test them first, and tonight was not the time I want to test them.
So pits open this time then?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, interesting to see, you know, what we do here. I mean, new tires are good, but with the dirty air, you know, it's pretty hard to pass here. So, you know, would the new tires be enough to get around the cars? You know, would the new tires be enough to get through the field here?
I don't know. I'm interested to see the battle between this 42 and 2 on the or 48 and 2 on the restart. They had a lot of good stuff going in these first 10 laps.
I'm interested to see the 91. I mean, you know, he's small. We have no damage here, thankfully, but he was running pretty good as the check up. RC gets a gap on pit road. The 2 looks like he was a little small in the entry, and it looked like the 36 ran into the back of him.
Let's see how this pit cycle goes here. Who's going to leave the pits the race leader?
Now, Racing Man's going to have that #1 pit stall there, so he's only going to have to gun it and go straight here, which is going to be a huge advantage for him. 41 has to back up for the 91 to get in.
Can he get his
Problems
lefts
back
on? I don't know if the 41 can take lefts.
We're going to see here. Can
He
the
did
48...
not.
Oh, 41 stuck.
Oh, and
he's
RC
trying to
is going
back
to win the
up.
race off of pit road. And problems for the 41 car.
Yeah, I think he only ended up with left side tires there.
The 91 is... I think the 91 is going to gain a spot here off of pit road on the 24. I'm not sure there. The Vehicle Master looks to have a black flag, I think.
There he goes. He's
Vehicle
gonna
Master,
figure.
36 car off a black flag. This is devastating to that team.
He'll probably get those spots back. He wasn't running all the way up at the front, but he is going to have a couple.
He was
cars in
running
front of him.
third, which is, you know, a lot better, but you know, cars like Giggles, the 91, for example, you know, they weren't exactly slow. They just didn't have the track position. And now the 36 is going to be all the way at the back in the worst dirty air you can imagine. He's going to have the dirty air of everybody. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, if he can get back through the field here. You know, with these Bullring races, 60 laps may seem like a lot, but not really that many laps here at Richmond.
Yeah, these laps go by relatively short. You see there in the fastest lap, just over 20 seconds per lap.
What's the 24? Have a black flag or something?
Not sure. Anyone we should pull in for an interview under this yellow, or should we just leave him be?
It's kind of late now.
I think leave him be.
Yeah, a little
I
bit
guess.
later.
Oh, okay, they do have black flags.
Who has black flags?
LT, do you know the command to clear?
I don't, because you didn't give it to me.
It's exclamation
So
point
you-
clear _ black space hash symbol and the number. I'll get the 24. You get the 91.
_ black or the exclamation
48's going to take some
Exclamation.
clear
Exclamation clear _ black space hash and then the number.
Yeah, it looks like here for the choose
Got the
cone.
91, I believe. You can
Bottom.
double check.
Yeah. Should
Racing
be good to go.
fan on Watermelon's going to jump up a couple spots to third on the second on the bottom lane, and Giggles is second on the top lane.
Something interesting here, Tramble, is that RC made the pass on the outside. It makes you think, why would he choose the inside there?
Power.
Perhaps he thinks that he's just
Maybe
straight
it'll
up
launch
faster
better?
than Racing Fam.
Well,
Maybe.
He
the
doesn't
inside
need that outside.
track.
I don't know. The 2 car's going to have clean air here if he can stay on his door, so it's going to be an interesting fight as we're getting ready to go to restart zone here. Green flag. RC gets the jump here.
Great jump by the 48. He's going to clear the 2.
As Vehicle Master already looking to get behind that 91 car. Medic up the track there.
Down the backstretch, Racing Fan looking to get around the 48.
He wanted. You can tell he really wanted that high line, but he just couldn't run it there.
Yeah, you see these two already separating themselves from the rest of the field.
As Vehicle Master now is going to try to dive down under the 91 here. Oh, look, he got a little loose there. Look, the 91's a little loose too. As we side by side here for 5th. It's going to allow Watermelon to kind of pull a gap on them if they continue to do battle here. as the Giggles is starting to catch the 2 car now. It
Yeah,
seems.
Giggles has kind of set sail from Watermelon's group, and he's starting to try to run him down. The 2 and the 48 are a lot higher off the bottom than they were the first run. See, now Racing Fan looks to the inside of RC. He's going to back out, but RC runs the top. That'll let Racing Fan shoot to the bottom.
Oh, 2 got loose there on the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh, we got a 3-car battle back here for 5th. Not 5th, excuse me. I'm stupid. 4th.
Oh, what happened to Medic? He got disqualified.
You didn't get his black flag, I guess.
I did. It said black flag cleared. Oh, nobody said that he had a black flag. Because they said 24, 91, and 36. Nobody said 29. Well, I can try to clear it now and let him back on the track, but I doubt that's going to work. That sucks for Medic, but let me ask.
As Racing Fan in the cycle about his Racing Fan has taken the lead away from the 48. And he is starting to pull away as he's going to get tight into the wall.
Gonna let the 48 by again. Racing Fan's gonna have to restart the process.
Yeah, you know, that's got to be frustrating with the 2-car. You know, this is statistically one of Racing Fan's better tracks. You know, he wins here more often than he doesn't. And, you know, to take the lead and then lose it again and have to put the pieces all together again is very frustrating here. But, you know, he's got the time on his hands. He doesn't have too much pressure out back. He should be able to easily get this done.
Still got another 40 laps to pass 1 car, so I think he'll be able to do it.
Mostly impressed with the 48 team tonight. They showed up with some speed tonight. You know, it's not many times we see a driver like RC go out there and, you know, assert his dominance and take the lead of a race and take charge. But tonight, you know, hopefully this is a step in the right direction for this team. I cannot talk tonight.
Yeah, he certainly has been a dark horse tonight, leading all of but like a couple laps.
Racing Fan struggling to get around him, but he's able to keep up with them. So the question is, out of those 2, who's pushing? Because we're approaching halfway through this race. We got that caution, so it kind of delays this a little bit. But we all know Richmond's a tire eater. It chews them up. And so while the times themselves might not fall off a ton, the grip levels certainly will. So you got to wonder, who's saving their stuff between these 2?
I'm going to tell you this right now, and these are one of them. I mean, we saw Racing Man drove it in so hard, he got up tight, hit the wall. And based on how they're charging the entries here, I don't really think neither one of them are saving. But I will say that I think the 2-car's tires is going to be significantly worse since, you know, he's in the dirty air. He's having to turn the wheel probably a little harder. Probably driving in hard to try to minimize the effect of the dirty air. And the 48, he's kind of running his line. So you would think that the 2-car probably would have the worst tires as this run goes on.
Yeah, you take a look at Racing Fan there. Every time he enters the corner, just sent it way down on the bottom, trying to make anything stick at this point.
As of right now, RC setting a fast lap, a 10th of a second quicker last time by. We'll see this time by. RC sets a 22.510 on Racing Fan with a 22.534. So, as now under fire, the 91 has caught the Giggles. And as I was saying, the 36 is still kind of struggling to get back up there. He was running 3rd before this. He's now seemed to be stuck in 5th here.
Looks like the 91 has slowed down now that he's caught he has caught the 32. I wonder how much the air is playing effective. Speaking of air, it looks like the 48's catching some lap cars.
24
the 24
a little bit there. Lap car of Justin.
Nice. The 2-cars know how to get around Justin.
Looks like he should be able to get around him.
As now the 91 is on the inside of 32 in turns 1 and 2. He's looking to clear him. And he gonna barely get clear, but the 32 hangs on his right rear quarter panel.
Side by side going into 3.
Is this allowing the 36 to pull up to him? And we know Vehicle Master, he's more of an aggressive driver. He will definitely take a 3 if he gets the opportunity to. Oh, the 91 slides up a little bit, almost into the door of the 32 there.
I thought he got loose from that angle.
Not sure if he got loose or tight on entry, but here's the way he slid up. Is now the 36 is going to get on the 91's door. It's got to be frustrating with 91 car.
Giggles there.
He's giving Giggles a lot of breathing room off the corner.
I was gonna say that. I'll be right up on his door, trying to. He's gonna clear up here. He's got him. He pulls up. Yeah, 91's got him. Now the Giggles is gonna try to. He tried to send it.
91. Right around halfway.
I think the 32 may have burnt up his tires earlier when he was driving away from him. As now, the 91 got by him easy. Like the 36 is going to get by him easy, yeah. He's probably struggling with the handling of his race car there. Hopefully in the coming laps it'll come back to him there.
29 laps to go. If you look at the pace the 48 is setting, he's running 22.8s. The only other driver on the track running 22.8s is the 91. Well, the 36 is also sort of running close to that. With 29 to go, though, the gap between them is about 5 seconds. And they've also got Racing Fan in the way. So you got to wonder, what were they saving? Did they perhaps save too much? Because now, look at that, the 91 just ran a 22.6, a tenth of a second faster than RC. He's probably going to catch Racing Fan with this pace as he almost wrecks the 24 there. He did not get a good exit off that corner.
Got him in the worst spot possible.
Yeah, he's got to clean those up. He's got to work a little bit harder on those exits. It seems like once the 91 gets in traffic, he's really in trouble. Oh, his Giggles is pitting.
Oh, does the 32 have a problem? We saw him dropping back. Does he have maybe a tire down or something?
It's the only thing I could think of why you'd pit in a race this short.
He was losing time, and you lose so much time here at Richmond when you pit. As you were saying, a 91 is definitely on pace. I don't think he'll catch him, but in the case we do get a caution, he will be a force to be reckoned with. So
I think he actually needs it to run long. The thing is, we've seen the 91. He has not been setting a blistering pace. He's been back here saving his stuff. The thing is, if he can hang on, and take a look at what we saw with Medic the last race. He ran RC down.
No, I didn't see it. He was too far behind me.
6 seconds back. Because he was off the pace by a second. But he never fell off. He ran about a second slower, 2 seconds slower than the fastest lap of the race, the whole race. But he never fell off. That's the difference.
Oh, now the 41's down pit road. What on earth is happening?
You think some of these guys just use way too much too early?
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, you wouldn't need to pay. You can easily make it on fuel here. And there's no way they'll make the time back up on the under green unless there's a strategy they've been talking amongst themselves that we don't know about as the 41 at the back up there.
Okay, this is what I was talking about, guys. Let's take a look at the lap times right now. What did RC just run? 33 or 23 flat. Look at what Ben just ran, 23 flat. RC was running 22.4, 22.6, 22.8. Ben's been running about 22.8 to 23 the whole run. The question is, does the 91 fall off? Because we're getting close to 20 to go. But the gap has stabilized at about 6 seconds. And actually closed a little bit that lap because Ben's still able to run 22-second lap times. If RC slips up, starts making mistakes, I would not put it out of the question for Ben to catch him. I know he's about half the track behind him. But, all of a sudden, he could start picking up the pace. Well, never mind. He ran a pretty slow one that lap. Maybe I'm just hoping.
About 2 tenths slower there.
The question is, we got all these lap cars on fast tires, and they're in a hurry now. So we still got 20 to go this time by exactly. We could get a caution here. I think that's the 91's really only hope. He wasn't blisteringly fast on the short run, but that probably his only hope now. But honestly, coming here not qualifying the best, coming out here with a solid finish on the podium would be really good. As he hits the wall off of turn 2, that's not what he needs. So the 36 is going to close that gap a little more. But if he can just hang on a third, I think that'd be a pretty strong run.
He seems to, he certainly has the ability to lap just as fast as the race leader, RC. In fact, once again, that last time by, he was a tenth faster than both of our leaders. So he really just needed to not lose so much time in that battle with the 32. He lost so much time in that fight that he's now just struggling to gain it back. But, I mean, the gap is now back under 6 seconds between him and the race leader. So Yeah, once again, two tenths faster than our race leader. So, you know, he's obviously going to need a caution. That, without a doubt, he's going to need a yellow as he hits the wall again off of the corner there. He's going to need a caution. That's out of the question. But if we do get a yellow and he doesn't really get held up all that much, I wouldn't be surprised if he's really quick.
Yeah, 32 tapped the fence there. Going to try to get past it to a racing fan now. Easily clear him.
91 hit the wall, but he is now on the same straightaway as the 2 car.
Yeah, the 91 needs to just lift a little bit more through the center of 1 and 2. He's really not letting the car breathe at all. He's and it's funny because he's chopping the exit of turn 4 really hard, so he's almost running the corners in reverse. He's driving it too hard on the exit of turn 1 and not hard enough on the exit of turn 4.
4. Exit of 2, exit of 4.
Yeah, exit of 2. But he's starting to catch Racing Fan a lot now. Racing Fan at 23.5, a 23.2 by Ben. RC's still out there setting 23.3. So without a yellow, I think that's pretty much him setting sail. I don't think they're going to get to him. But, you know, it's certainly not out of the question for Racing Fan to lose that position as Ben. He can see him now. They're on the same straightaway like you mentioned.
He's definitely closed the gap between the two of them. Now about a half back.
And, you know, with this, you know, he might not win the race tonight. I don't think he really has a shot. But with 91, you know, this has got to be confidence. You know, there's a good amount of short tracks on the schedule this season. So there's no reason why. Yeah, well, I was saying some short tracks that would be as chaotic. But, you know, I was saying that maybe the 91, I don't see there's a reason why I can't go out here and win maybe 1 or 2 races this season and put himself solidly in the top 5 in points, you know? Mm-hmm. I mean, the Leeches can only run so many races, so honestly, Leeches. You know,
by that you mean
Leeches. Well, you know, I gotta ruin some of the fun. You know, I couldn't let someone win a Homestead. You know.
I guess.
Don't worry, everyone. Don't worry, everyone. Watch the stream. I'll be back to make it boring at Coda.
Look at this.
Look at them catching up real big time now.
The 91 is really just ran down the 2 car.
24 to pit road.
32 is closing in the 48 as well.
Surely these guys can make it all the way on gas, right?
Unless you did some screwery with the setup, I'm pretty sure they can. He's slowing, 80?
10 to go this time by.
10 laps from the 91 to get around the 2 here. This Racing Fan seems to be a little bit faster off of exit, but on entry, the 91 just runs them down.
Yeah, I'm looking at the lap times. It looks like the 91 catches the 2 about 3 tenths per lap.
Now you gotta think here. Worst case scenario for RC is that these 2 run into each other and cause a yellow.
Oh my God! He turns him! He wrecks him! Oh, and he's gonna...
I don't know if we can call that. I was just saying that worst case scenario for RC is that Racing Fan goes around.
I think he grabbed a gear and got loose when he grabbed third. Let me look.
I'm not sure if we would call that a yellow, but
yeah,
that's gonna be.
Unfortunately, we can't call that a yellow. I think that might just give Vehicle Master a solid second place.
I was just saying as if we made contact there and he, I guess, got in the corner too hot and just got into the 2. I'm sure the 2 cars are going to be very happy about that.
There, I don't know what the rule is.
That would not, in fact, be a yellow. The 91 just slowed down. That doesn't count.
He just the 91 just got in there a little too hot. I mean, it looked like a genuine mistake, but I'm sure the 2 car probably won't feel that way. So,
yeah, that's
a tough pill to swallow. You know, 2 car was running second the whole race, and he just flat out got dumped by the 91. So, it'd be interesting to see if we can get any beef in the Bullring here, or maybe it translates to Cup on Tuesday.
One thing I want to say real quick: RC's catching up on Racing Fan.
Yeah, RC's looking to put most of the field a lap down. It would only be 3.
Not as good as me, but he's doing pretty good.
Wow.
Now,
I'm sorry. I gotta poke a little fun.
Vehicle Master to get second place back.
Well, yeah. Let's see. Oh, Justin's around in the middle of the track. He's gonna pull it out.
Where?
Everyone's gonna get by him off of 2. This is why you should see this.
Racing Fans getting lapped here.
He's just saying where.
I wonder if RF's going to do anything for the 48.
I don't think he'll do anything to 48, but he might do something to the 91.
91 is running about match pace with Vehicle Master. 4 laps to go from RC. Well, I certainly didn't see this coming, but man, what a dominant performance this has been by the 48 team tonight.
Yeah, they unloaded. They unloaded with a really fast race car tonight, no doubt. They took the lead early, never really looked back. So as long as we don't have any caution or anything go wrong here, he should have this one in the bag. As I say that, the 41 and 36 are battling. RC's just trying to get around this track.
24's around off the exit of turn 2. In the
the
racing
24's
line.
around.
Can he get out of the way?
He's in the racing line.
Giggles
Yo,
is coming up on him.
Spot.
He got out of the way.
Same spot, different lap.
He moved. Okay, he moved.
Okay.
And this time by it'll be
RC
2 to go. RC is just begging for that white flag. That's what he wants to see.
Same spot, different lap.
Oh, 36 in the fence.
Oh, we got a spin off of 4.
Who's wrecking?
I'm messing around. It's all a joke.
36 on the apron. Man, what a dominant performance.
What a
this has
dominant
been for
performance. RC, I'm going to make the call here for the last lap. It's going to see the white flag here. RC, what a dominant performance has been. You know, small team, big driver. Just the absolute domination tonight. We know we call him big for obvious reasons, but man, this was a big show tonight. Absolutely curb stomped everyone. Going on the backstretch for the final time. He even beat the man to beat. We talked about at the top of the show earlier that Racing Fan probably had the best shot at winning. But off of 4, RC is going to win at Richmond.
Second place, it looks like, is going to end up being Vehicle Master. Ben's going to recover for a 3rd place finish. And then Racing Fan looks like he'll get 4th, 1 lap down. A top 5 for the Giggles. Watermelon picks up 6th. 7th was Justin. And 8th, Medic. But what a win by RC. He's been so close so many times. And he finally gets it tonight at Richmond, of all places.
You know, I know we usually start with 3rd, but let's get RC in here right away. Get some of that.
Let's let him celebrate. Let's get the 91 in here. Let's get Ben in here.
I'm getting him in here.
I want to ask the question to him.
Okay, he's in here now.
Ben, this is LT in the booth. You got a copy, big man? Ben, this is LT in the booth. You got me? What a retard.
We'd like to apologize for that language, even if it is true.
To apologize for that language. Ben, keep going.
Ben, this is LT in the booth. You got me? I don't think he wants to talk about the sins he committed tonight after wrecking the two.
I think
he want to apologize.
He left and went back to the other chat. We're getting Racing Fan in here. Let's
try to get him. Let's try to get Racing Fan here. Let me pull him in here.
You're with Racing Fan.
Racing Fan, this is LT in the booth here. You got me?
I do.
Oh, well, we saw the content that took place. Tell us what happened there.
Well, my tires were starting to feel worn, and the car was getting tight. And this guy, the 91, was approaching me, rapidly approaching my location. So I was like, okay, well, how would I be able to hold this guy off with my car getting tight and everything? So I tried my best to hold him off, even with tight car. And going to 1, I tried backing up my corner so I don't get extremely tight, and he just went in there and got into me, and I spun out.
Well, that definitely sucks. I'm really sorry that happened to you. He was having a really good run, but you know, we was talking about in the booth, you know, the dirty air behind the 48 car. What more did you need to get around the 48 early to get the clean air?
Well, I got around the 48, but I hit the apron in turn 3, and the car just shot up the racetrack and hit the wall, and that's how RC was able to get back around me. If I didn't do that, I probably would have stayed in front of the 48 for a longer period of time. Probably would have stayed in the lead or not. Maybe he would have gone around me with better tires, and I don't know, but we would have had a much better battle if I didn't hit the apron once I took the lead.
Well, I'm very
But, oh
sorry
well.
to have very sorry to happen. You definitely put a show on for us, and you were the Cup Series 500 winner. So hopefully we'll see you back here in the Bull Ring, get a couple more wins this season, and more wins on the Cup side too.
All right. Thank you.
I was
All
a
right,
racing
Trent.
fan,
Is
driver of the
this-
two.
I'm,
Thing, or you think we're going to see more feuds between these two?
I think it would be really epic if we saw another fight. You guys, Train Boy, you're interviewing a Vehicle Master, whether you like it or not. Go.
Vehicle Master, you're kind of running mid-pack all day, but you're in the salvage it with a second place finish. What more did you need there to catch up with the 48?
Paid. Really going into this, I don't really have a fast car in general. I wasn't expecting a win after the first few laps or so. But with the black flag, I was really worried about that. But they wrecked in front of me, and I got around that. So I got a second place finish. Kind of undeserved, but I'm happy about it.
You've obviously been the underdog story of tonight. That's two top fives now tonight at both races. How does this help your confidence going into not only future Bullring races, but future Cup races as well?
I know I can win some races, but I'm just going to need to, again, practice more and just get better at the short tracks, because that's going to make me a break. I know LT is going to run Coda, so I'll have to do really good there in order to get a win. But I think I can get a win or two. I just need to have better pace overall.
All right, Vehicle Master driver in the number 36 car, finishing second. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's my job.
Well, to Vehicle Master's statement there, yeah, we'll be back at Coda. Can't wait to go back to Austin, Texas. Hopefully get another win. More than likely will, but rare case can happen where I don't win a race. Let's get the
I'm gonna
big dog,
him, so
fat
don't
man
shut the
himself.
fuck up.
Let's get
Yo,
RC
RC, the big man himself. What a statement win tonight. I guess I forgot to ask. You got a copy?
Yes, I do repeat, Roger.
All right. Well, what a statement win tonight. Domination here tonight at Richmond. A great battle with Racing Fan, but then you led from like lap 20 to lap 60. Domination. And after how bad of a race you had at Homestead, just nothing went your way. Come out here tonight, managed to hang on against one of the best at Richmond Raceway. Pick up your first win in the Bullring Series. Lock yourself into the chase. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling very good about myself. I knew that we had speed in this 48 Chevy. Doing it for Brad Smith, it fucking DNQ'd the ARCA race. But I do gotta say, props to the two team. They were my biggest competition the entire race. Nobody was ever close on any of the runs except for him. He gave me a run for my money. But once he slipped up, I made sure took advantage of that and started to scurry away.
And so, in terms of thinking about the championship and everything like that, how do you see this win in terms of helping you throughout the rest of the season? Does this give you a nice shot in the arm, some confidence going into the next several races?
Oh, absolutely. It gives me a ton of confidence going into the races. I don't know if it's necessarily going to translate to on-track speed all the time, but I do think that having this win in my back pocket is going to give me, it makes me feel more comfortable on short tracks kind of like this. I know Richmond has always been a track I've been good at. I've just struggled with putting together consistent finishes. But having this win will kind of allow me to figure out what other tracks I'm good at and ways that I can improve in other tracks that we might be going to later on this season.
All right, well, I'll let you go and celebrate your win. Congratulations on your win tonight here at Richmond.
Thank you, good sir. Eat shit field.
We apologize. Actually, we don't apologize for that.
All right, well, guys.
My man, Fat Man himself finally took the W. Finally took the win. Looks like his team told him to take some
Man,
win
he
instead of some
really ate
extra
tonight,
donuts.
didn't
Absolutely.
He did more than he devoured tonight. His motto should be "Stay hungry."
he?
Absolutely.
He needs to put that on his
Filled with tonight's performance.
in the cockpit.
Hold on, yo, I'm gonna go in there. Hold on, 1 second,
Wait,
boys.
no,
Let me go in there and say.
don't do that. We'll do it later.
Okay,
'Cause
we'll
we got
do
to
the
wrap up the
broadcast.
broadcast. So,
Okay, yeah, right.
LT, what are your
I had
final
fun.
thoughts leaving tonight's race?
Richmond was really fun. I mean, it was almost as fun to be in the booth as it was to curb stomp everyone. So I might jump in here more often. I had a lot of fun in here. Poked some fun at some people. You know, it's all about the best part about being a driver that jumps in the booth. So I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in Homestead too. You know, we just ripped the fence there, but I had a lot more fun here at Richmond. It was a pretty good race. You know, we saw a lot of comers and goers. Like the 91, I mean, he was coming up really fast until he absolutely destroyed the 2 car. So I'll just be interested to see what happens in the next Bullring race.
And Train Boy, how do you feel about tonight, specifically with RC's victory?
Definitely a lot of fun commentating the race tonight up in the booth. Just a lot of great storylines from the race. Just see a lot of guys break out of their shell, and RC with an absolute upset tonight over the field. That's always the stories that you just love to see, and this is what you live for.
All right, well, I hope everybody watching enjoyed this race here tonight at Richmond Raceway. Want to send one last congratulations to RC on his dominant win